That's what I'm trying to say in this video because I see a lot of men chasing the wrong woman and getting their hearts broken. I don't want you to be one of them. So I'm going to give you 5 clear signs from the beginning that a woman is not worth chasing. You should stop early and find someone else. Don't ignore any of these signs because it will save you a lot of heartache and disappointment in dating and help you choose a woman who is truly worth your time, effort, and affection. So, let's get started. I'm Dr. Marcus Lane, and from now on, I'll be your right-hand man in love. Every week, I'll share the real secrets of what women want and the most effective ways to conquer any girl you like. So hit that subscribe button now so you don't miss any videos, you don't know why, and you start to wonder if it's normal. Maybe you feel nervous around her. Maybe she's warm and fuzzy at times and leaves you confused. If this is you, then you're in the right place. In today's video, we're going to talk about toxic women and the signs you need to know to avoid bad toxic relationships forever. Toxic people are hard to spot. And the truth is, most people don't know these signs, but you owe it to yourself and your future self to know them, so you never get stuck with a toxic woman. Too many great men have fallen into bad relationships because they didn't know these signs. So watch until the end, because each sign is important. Even if you've been following me for a while, here's something you might not know. I've been in a lot of toxic relationships. Unfortunately, I was raised by a very toxic father, and sadly people are attracted to what they are familiar with. So I had many toxic friends and lovers. That part of my past is not pleasant to remember. That is why I am always proactive in sharing about toxic relationships, because most people do not know about them. If you do not realize it, you can easily get trapped in one. This is one of the biggest reasons why I became a coach and created my academy. And if you think I am a Christian, so I am safe from this, then you should still watch this video. Even Christians can encounter wolves in sheep's clothing. So what are toxic women? Think about the word toxic. It means harmful, damaging, even poisonous. Toxic people are controlling and manipulative, causing mental, emotional, and sometimes physical harm. Simply put, they are adult bullies. Don't assume that everyone will grow up and become better. Many adults remain toxic and even learn to hide their traits better, which makes them more dangerous over time. They know how to appear sweet, how to pretend to be vulnerable, and how to say exactly what you want to hear in order to win your trust and gain control. How do you spot them and avoid them? Because if you are in a toxic relationship, you will never get the good love you deserve, and you may even lose your self-confidence, sense of identity, and motivation over time. 5 signs you didn't expect about toxic women. 1. Always play the victim. They often act sweet when talking about their hardships and misfortunes and want you to rescue them. They will always complain that everything bad that happens is not their fault and that others need to help them. They use their struggles to manipulate you into feeling sorry for them. They tell stories where they are always misunderstood, betrayed, or mistreated. This pattern never ends, and no matter what they do wrong, it's always someone else's fault. At first, they will act very cute and charming, because if they reveal their true nature right away, no one will be able to stand it. Over time, they may start to make you feel guilty for not doing enough for them, even if you are already doing too much, to use their body to manipulate you. This can be pushing too fast into physical intimacy, or dressing too revealingly to make you feel off guard, infatuated, or even embarrassed. And then you will be more easily controlled. They may use flirting to get what they want, and if you try to say no, they make you feel like you're rejecting them personally. A high-value woman will respect herself and progress emotionally at her own pace, while a toxic woman will only want to use her body to control your emotions and reason. She knows that men are visual and emotional creatures, so she exploits that to keep you hooked, even when you feel something is wrong. 3. Trying to take up all your time and keep you from doing good things. They will gradually stop you from seeing friends, family, or participating in personal interests. They may use sweet words or make up lies to keep you away from those who love you because they want to monopolize you and avoid being exposed by others. They may even create drama or fake emergencies to keep you distracted so that you are constantly reacting to them instead of living your own life. This behavior is designed to isolate you and make you emotionally dependent on them so that you feel you have nowhere else to go, for making you feel small. They may use half-hearted compliments or sarcasm to put you down, making you feel like you're not good enough or smart enough. A good partner will support and encourage you, not make you feel like you're not good enough. They might say things like, "You're cute for someone like you," or "You think you're so smart, don't you?" They chip away at your self-esteem little by little until you start doubting yourself and relying on them for validation, which gives them more power over you. 5. Being overly critical. Toxic women often criticize both you and others, even under the guise of, "I'm just saying it because I care." If you find her constantly judging and criticizing, that's a clear sign to stay away. No one is perfect, but constant nitpicking and negative commentary are signs of deep insecurity and control issues. If a woman cannot uplift and celebrate you but always finds something wrong, then she is not a partner. She is a critic and you are her target. Important thing to remember, if a toxic person treats you badly, it's never your fault. You deserve a loving, safe, and healthy relationship. If you've been in a toxic relationship, you're more likely to find yourself in one again. So you need to proactively learn how to attract a good, high-value woman. And that begins by setting standards, building self-respect, healing from past wounds, and learning what healthy love really looks like. Next up, 5, mixed signals women give, and how to handle them. Look, I'll be the first to admit that women are confusing. As a man, when you're pursuing a girl you like, it can be hard to understand her actions. Does she like you? Is she using you for attention? What's going on? There's so much uncertainty and frustration. I want to bring you some much-needed clarity by discussing 5 common mixed signals women send to men that most men don't understand and don't know how to handle. I'm going to decode these confusing signals for you so you don't waste your time with the wrong women, which means you'll know when to keep pursuing and when to stop. If that sounds good, then focus and keep following. Now let's start with the mixed signals you're getting. Here are 5 common signals women send to men and how to respond. Sign 1: she's in the conversation but doesn't initiate it. This could be a girl you see regularly at work, at school, at the gym, or you're texting her. The confusing pattern is this: she's invested in the conversation when you start, it responds to you but never texts or initiates the conversation. So what does that mean? Depending on how much she responds, it's more likely that she's interested or not. If she only responds with one sentence, doesn't move the conversation forward, or has no emotion in her responses, it's a sign of disinterest. But if she responds quickly every time you text, it's more likely that she's interested. Women don't want to be too obvious about their attraction. She won't be the one to initiate the pursuit or text you because she doesn't want to come across as too eager or too easy. This is a natural instinct. We prefer to be passive in courtship and expect men to make the first move. So if she's happy to chat, share, laugh at your stories, answer your questions, and genuinely care, not just give you half-hearted responses, you can rest assured that she has some level of interest. If she never makes the first move, it's usually because she doesn't want to seem too rushed. The best way for you is to take the initiative and bring the relationship to a date in person, have a light, fun conversation, and then ask her out over text. Create a fun atmosphere and then ask her out. Don't wait too long, because if you keep chatting and waiting for her to say "I like you" before making a move, you'll end up in the friend zone. Be bold and act faster. Usually after the first date or kiss, she'll start making more advances because there's already an emotional connection. Signal 2: she's paying attention to you when you're ignoring her. This is annoying, and I've seen it happen to a lot of people. You stop talking to a girl who doesn't seem interested, and then suddenly she's chasing you, seeking your attention, or flirting with you because she sees you with someone else. Your natural reaction might be to be happy. Finally, the girl you want is interested in you. You feel validated, and that's understandable. But here's the thing: if she's only paying attention to you when you're ignoring her or hanging out with someone else, 9 times out of 10, she's just enjoying the attention and wants it back. Only 1 out of 10 will actually change her mind. So what should you do? Don't fall for it. Don't rush into giving her too much attention back. Slow down, be brief. Don't answer all the calls. If you meet, don't pay too much attention, say a few words, and then leave. Treat her exactly the way she treated you in the beginning, so she has to work harder to be interested. If she really regrets and wants you back, she will put more effort into contacting you. Only then can you slowly increase your attention again. If she just wants attention, you being too enthusiastic will make her run away. You should focus on meeting and talking to other girls. This one is not worth wasting your time. Signal. 3. She is enthusiastic at times, cold at times. One day she texts a lot, warm and friendly. The next day she is silent. Why is that? There are 3 common reasons. She wants to test whether you are really interested. She wants to test your confidence when she backs off. She was never interested or is no longer interested. How to respond. Communicate in a playful, tactful way. If she stops calling you, can still send a playful text, like you must have been captured by aliens. Right, don't worry, I'll come rescue you, or